up, my little Tattle Tells? How y'all doing today? Well, baby, if you are Kanye West, I don't know what's going on. Now, listen, you can be a Kanye West fan or you cannot. But can we all agree something is going on between him, Candace, and I don't mean romantically, I mean financially. Listen, Kanye West is about to get sued by George Floyd's family, and he bought the Parler app. The only problem is the Parler app was banned from the Apple Store. And guess what? And I'm gonna tell y'all why. But also the Parler app is also being used, well, not being used, but it was created by Candace Owens' husband. He owns the Parler app. Y'all, listen, if the reports are to be believed, and those old reports about Candace taking advantage of Kanye are true, I don't know what's going on, but we're going to talk about it. Listen, you guys, hit that like, subscribe button. Don't forget, Real Housewives of Potomac review is coming up. Keeping Up with the Kardashians review is coming up. I know it's been a long weekend, but we back in business. All right, y'all, let's get down into it. Lego. Okay, first let's get into the Parler app. Bloomberg Business reported that Parliament Technologies, the company behind Parler, agrees to sell the social media platform to Ye for an undisclosed amount, while continuing to offer technical support such as cloud services. Y'all, let me explain what Parler is, right? Parler is an app that was made famous by, I believe it was Trump when he got kicked off of Twitter, because they were like, yo, this is censorship. We need an alternative platform. Listen, I don't care what your political affiliations are. Just listen to the damn story, because this is the problem for Ye that he's going to come up against, right? Now, two things we need to know about Parler. One, Parler is not available in the App Store. Why, you ask? Why? Well, for a rather simple reason. Parler, if you don't remember, got taken off the Apple Store because they were the app believed to be behind the planning for the January 6th stuff, right? Y'all remember what happened on January 6th. I don't get in an argument over political associations. Listen to the story and just take what you need from it. Okay, so Kanye West just literally bought a useless platform. Why is it useless? Because it can't be used, because the federal government is investigating it, and no one in any of the groups that it used Parler to organize and to talk about, nobody wants to go near it, because anyone that touches it, the feds are investigating. Again, let's look at it from a business standpoint, because I assume Ye is a businessman, right? The moves he's making are not to further free speech, right? Now, it can be maybe to further free speech, but I assume he's dumping millions of dollars into this app because not only is it going to help with free speech, but it's going to enrich his pockets and help his children. You paid all that money for an app that cannot be used right now, and no app store will carry it until the federal government clears it in its investigation. And we all know from federal investigations, they can last an hour, a day, a year, a decade, a century. You feel what I'm saying? But guess what? It's not over. Did you know that Parler was also owned by Candace Owens' husband? Did you know that? Yes, Parler is owned by Candace Owens' husband. Now, let's put this into context, right? Let's put this into context. Parler is owned by Candace Owens' husband. Kanye is sinking millions into it, an app that is useless right now until it's cleared from investigation. Two, right? This is in addition to the financial app Glorify that Candace is also part owner of and launched, and it looks like Ye is going to put some of his money into Glorify. You guys, listen, if these are smart business moves, please let me know how. And if a year from now this turns out to be the smartest business move, fine. You guys know I have no problem eating crow, but right now it does look as if Kanye's making some crazy moves, and Candace Owen and her husband are all helping him. Now, if you believe they're helping them, that's your business. To me, this looks like when somebody gets their hooks into you. Also, can we just say a couple of things? Now let's talk about Kanye and the comments he made about George Floyd.
I watched the George Floyd documentary that Candace Owens put up. One of the things that his two roommates said was, they want a tall guy like me. They want a tall guy like me. And the day when he died, he said a prayer for, 8 minutes. Mm-hmm. He said a prayer for 8 minutes. They hit him with the fentanyl. If you look, the guy's knee wasn't even on his neck like that. When he said mama is his girlfriend. They said he screamed for his mama. Mama was his girlfriend. It's in the documentary. But something that hit me, that fucked me up when I was watching the documentary, and it said, they want a tall guy like me. When I looked at that image of him, this tall black dude with the bald head, he reminded me of somebody else. Who you think he...
When I heard that, I said, all right, are you really living in reality? Because this was proven by a court of law. There were numerous witnesses and numerous videos, but that's not it. If you guys remember, right, Alex Jones just got $965 million judgment, right? Everybody's tripping over Cashapp's $4 million. Alex Jones got $965 million judgment against him. That's almost $1 billion for what he said happened in the Sandy Hook stuff. Now, why is that important? Because it looks like when Kanye was on Drink Champs making comments that George Floyd died of fentanyl and that the knee wasn't even on, blah, 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 his family, right, his family is looking into possibly suing you. In a statement from the attorney who represents George Floyd's family, says the family is considering a lawsuit over Kanye's comments. Lee Merritt, who, says, while one cannot defame the dead, the family of George Floyd is considering suit for Kanye's false statements about the manner for his death, claiming Floyd died from fentanyl and not a brutally established criminally and civilly undermines and diminishes the Floyd's family's fight. Not only that, Nori was all over the internet bragging about how Kanye's video broke the internet until he realized, dummy, you can be dragged into this lawsuit too. He then went on the Breakfast Club, apologized to George Floyd's family, and tried to roll everything back. Y'all, I honestly don't know what's going on, but this weekend was not good for anything, come financially or in his pockets. Like, this is a certified lawsuit. This is serious. And also, when you look at what Candace Owens and her husband's, first you're into the glorified thing, maybe, right? We're waiting to see if the money was actually invested from what Candace did. But let's also not forget that her husband owns Parler, an app that, as we know right now, is completely useless. Y'all, listen, there's more coming out, but I got other stories to report. I'm going to drop something else later on today. Until then, I will talk to you later. Bye.